say about man. So forget about the intro already. So I have something bad in my mouth. It's just like a scratch or something, but let's just forget about it, right? So it's been a long time since the last days I made a video. I forget, maybe it's 1 year ago. No, first not. Maybe several months ago, right? Actually, I am honestly I don't I'm not really strong, so I have bad influence on myself several months from several months ago. Forget about what I like to say back in days, right? So let's just have some fun without thinking about anything negatively, right? Just having fun and funny everything, right? So my last video is I even forget about that, I'm focused on my study. Until now I'm still focused on my study, but you know uh, I just remind about this channel. So why don't I make this video this time? This time is on night. It's like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I don't know. But I want like to talk about provocation that I had back in the day in middle school. Listen, I don't want to dramatize my experience back in the day in middle school now, but it's just a reminder if you are still on middle school or even high school like me, or even graduate or college, or even you are on work, unless you are still easily to provoked by anything, physically, verbally, uh, directly or indirectly, unless you are still easily to provoked by anyone, it's important to you to prevent that. One of my intention I don't edit my video is, first, I'm lazy, so I just keep open-minded of my own talks, right? So I just lazy to edit, but because my first purpose is to share anything I want and anything I know, to share anything I want to you, right? Especially my experience as a teenager and a bunch of stuff, stupid stuff I have done on my life, my whole life. So back in middle school on seventh grade, on I don't like to say what kind of school or name it. It's privacy this time, so seventh grade, I'm just graduate from elementary school in 2016. I you know I'm a just kind of introvert kid, but actually I don't really not really inferior. I mean, I'm not really like a kid that doesn't like to say anything, but I do that. All of that is really force myself to do it, and I didn't realize yet that I have obsessive compulsive disorder at that time. So I keep thinking that's what I think. My anxiety, my intrusive mind is all right, and that's bad. You know, actually, there is one teacher or even more that thinks I'm the most diligent student on my class, but I will say to you that's what happened to me. That's clearly wrong. And the way my teacher says I am most diligent student at that time is wrong too. Just it makes my intrusive mind, my anxiety just keep over and over and even more extreme. So there is one friend. Let's just say his initial is and his nickname on his initial is A. Likes to touch my head like this. You know, he likes to do that on a first semester in middle school. And stupid things I have done is, if you are I know that bunch of you most of you are really likes to watch kind of movie stories about a kid who, from nowhere place to school in a different country and getting bullied because of their physical weakness or anything different, as like fat and any kind of stereotypical physical weakness type that's people likes to make fun of. It's like fat, nerdy, and one thing I really hate, the nerd stereotype. I think you can watch bunch of videos I have done that about why and why I really hate the don't like nerd stereotype. So I don't really like to explain that this time because I already made that bunch of videos about that. So like you watch some movies about stereotypical nerd, fat or overweight, or underweight, short, any kind of that. That's, and then has some more